First off, I want to say that this video is not a joke. If you really do think I'm joking, then you really don't know me at all. These are my honest opinions about one of my favorite websites. And the only two things I want you to get out of this video is number one, I want you to think of MySpace in a more positive way. And number two, I want you to see MySpace the way I see it. And that's a website that you should be showing tolerance and respect to. Enjoy the video. Hi, my name is Ray, aka Mr. Freshelmania, and whether you like it or not, I'm a MySpacer. That's right, I'm saying this on November in the year 2012, and you can stop questioning whether there's anyone who still uses that website because I'm right here. I'm still uploading pictures, updating my status messages, and making sure that whoever is in my top friends deserves to be there. I've been doing all of that multiple times a week for every week since May of 2007. Oh, and here's another kicker. I'm not using a Facebook account, and I'm never planning to, no matter how much you will probably share this video on Facebook. I'll continue to do my business on what probably is a website that gets the most polarizing reaction out of any other website on the internet, and that's myspace.com. I'm not a quitter, I'm not a traitor, and I'm not going to be under Mark Zuckerberg's spell and get brainwashed into thinking that Facebook is the uber social network, and at the same time following the bandwagon of people that left MySpace for Facebook. I live by the credo known as Rise Above Hate, and every time I listen to every single negative remark that society directs to MySpace, rising above hate is my only response to that. I hear the word Facebook along with the words "like us" on, and I also see its logo every single day on the radio, on advertisements, and at the end of practically any video that has been released within the past couple of years. And I get annoyed by it. I get annoyed by the fact that Facebook is the ultimate norm that society chooses. A Facebook page is the first thing someone will probably create after establishing a company, a personal creation, or even the newest televised or commercial feature. Come on, what about MySpace? I think it sucks that if MySpace is my preferred choice for my main social network, I really can't get anything out of it because big name corporations don't want to promote themselves on MySpace after hearing the constant negative remarks on it. And the average everyday people who are active on social media are in no condition to remind their peers to interact with them on MySpace because of the never-ending assumptions that MySpace is either a ghost town or just a place to view old middle school photos of yourself that you regret taking. Or you might think of it as a website that you are surprised still exists to this day because of the fact that you and a number of people gave up on it. Watching this now, you must be thinking that I am always this confident when the subject of MySpace is brought up. But honestly, I can be as confident as I want. But the fact of the matter is, even after posting this video, I can't ever be satisfied until society changes its way of thinking about my favorite social media based website. It's like this. Speaking of social media, if I throw out a name like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, Pinterest, or Google+, you might think of those websites as the usual places that you probably associate yourself, and think of them in a mature and respectful way. If I would have added, I don't know, maybe MySpace to that group, I can only guess that your attention span would have been focused to that word and only that word, and you would have found it humorous. Well, I wouldn't have, because the whole reason I'm touching on this subject is to inform you that I actually appreciate MySpace, and I've done so for every change it's been through, for every year it's been active since I've joined in May of 2007. I'm the person you would have never thought existed. I'm a MySpacer who still remembers how to log into MySpace and chooses to use MySpace on a daily basis to update everyone on what I'm doing and the things I'm interested in. But most importantly, as your self-proclaimed fresh sole survivor of MySpace, I try to make people aware of the fact that I love MySpace, and I'll defend its good name against anyone who looks down on it. The fresh sole survivor of MySpace is a nickname I came up with in December of 2010 after the final person on my friends list left MySpace. After that, I made a vow to myself that I would never give up on it, and I would try to use my love for that social networking site to make other people see it the way I do. And since December 2010, I've been doing just that. Here's a few examples of me trying to get people to appreciate MySpace again in the year 2012. I really don't want to be known as the guy who's bringing MySpace back, or trying to bring it back. But if you're gonna label me as something, label me as the guy that's telling people that it never left. And I'm never leaving MySpace until the internet leaves us, which will probably never, ever, ever happen. Ever. Back in the 11th grade, my global history teacher gave us a homework assignment. She basically told us to create a Facebook profile for this evil dictator guy. Not literally, of course, but she gave us a worksheet that had all the unique features of a Facebook profile on it and told us to fill in the blanks of what it would say. I like to think of myself as a well-behaved student who always does his schoolwork, but I really couldn't do this. See, if the worksheet would have said create a MySpace profile or create a social networking profile for this guy, I would have done it. But it was titled create a Facebook profile, and I absolutely refused to do it. That's what being a MySpace activist means to me. Last year, MySpace was sold by News Corp to representatives of specific media and Justin Timberlake. I just want to take this time out to say that I have faith. I have faith that Justin Timberlake and the Vanderhook brothers will innovate the current layout of social media and shake things up again. I watched the new MySpace video that Justin tweeted out 2 months ago, and I've gotta say it looks awesome. And I personally feel that it shouldn't be compared to a Pinterest, a Facebook, or even Windows 8. Because like I said before, these guys will innovate the current layout of social media like you've never seen it before. Hey you wanna know something? After the new MySpace video went mainstream, I watched a lot of videos on YouTube, well, this website if you're watching it on YouTube, of people, average people, say that they are anticipating the launch of this newer version of the website, and they've been encouraged to be MySpace users once again. Notice how I said people, average people, not music artists, not fans of music artists, or not people who have anything to do with the music industry. People who make their online awarenesses through social networking is who I saw giving positive reviews to this new layout. I don't have a problem with music artists using MySpace. I really don't. I'm totally fine with that. But I just don't want people to look at MySpace and think of it as a website that should be used exclusively for music promotion. I will adjust myself to the newer version of MySpace as I did with the classic MySpace, and that's using it as my social network. I'm not looking forward to interacting with artists, just my friends and family, hopefully if they actually do come back to MySpace. And you guys, my Freshelmaniacs. So, if I can get around a website that wants to be the opposite of what I see it as, why can't you? I'm reaching 6 years. 6 years of my life being shared on MySpace. This is a message to the critics, the doubters, the haters, the naysayers, to the people who make constant assumptions about the state of MySpace, to the people that imagine MySpace as an area solely for those people who post provocative bathroom pictures of themselves, to my high school graduating class, who I've been sending birthday messages to on MySpace for this entire year, even though they've all left it for Facebook. To everyone who sees me around my college campus and your local area. To the people who still use MySpace, used to use MySpace, and are planning to use MySpace for the very first time. To Justin Timberlake, to Tim and Chris Vanderhook, to developers, to social media enthusiasts, to the internet champion Zack Ryder, and to planet Earth in general. Let your voices be heard on MySpace instead of outside of it. Today is not only my 2-year anniversary on YouTube, which I'm really proud of, but it's also 2 years of me tweeting on Twitter. At Mr. Freshelmania is the Twitter handle. And last but not least, I hope I won't be the final person to ever plug this, and maybe, just maybe, I can be an influence to marketing teams and promoters nationwide and maybe even worldwide when I say that you can be my friend on MySpace at myspace.com/Mr. Freshelmania with a period.